Hello, friends. Welcome to Live, Laugh, and Lovey, home of the best television recap podcast. I'm your host, Lovey, and me and my good girlfriends, we take you on a weekly voyage to our favorite shows where we chat, sip on some tea, or an adult beverage, whichever you like, no judgment, and we wave our fans because the shade gets real. So get comfy, grab a snack, and enjoy. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the virtual living room. It is your girl, Lovey, and we're back with another week's recap of Insecure. We got the girl gang all here, plus one. We got Iva, Janine, Belinda, and Jonay. Hello, ladies.
Hello.
Everybody else?
I was telling the world my government. What? But y'all keep telling the whole world my government.
Okay,
What?
her name
Which
is
one of
Ja.
these? Ja Binks?
She would love to be referred to as Ja. Is that better for
Ja
you?
Binks.
Okay. All right. So episode 2, what is it called? I forgot the title.
It's called Growth.
Growth. Okay.
Growth. Okay.
I don't even know where to begin. So who just wants to go ahead and dive on in? Because I have some talking points, but the episode was kind of
Dry.
Leon.
Yeah, it felt like a filler episode when he said we ain't got that kind of time.
Well, they skipped you a whole year. I was like, is that what we're gonna do every episode? Are we gonna move up a year? Because they skipped a whole year.
How did it skip a year?
It's a year
later.
Well, yeah, but that was, but they were showing flashbacks from back on in the last season.
For Molly.
Yeah.
They showed those flashbacks when they talked about her relationship status at the very beginning.
Exactly.
The whole episode is
1 year
later.
But they're in the present day 1 year later.
Yeah, right. 1 year later is the present day.
Right, but we don't know what has happened the rest of the 364 days.
Well, but it was talking about Molly though.
No. In the beginning, after they showed, when it came in, it said 1 year later. So you can see Issa's block
has got established.
Yep.
Yeah, because she has clients now. And Molly, basically, last episode, she had hair and now she got that tight fade on point.
To the point where Jonay now wants to cut her hair.
Yes.
No, I love the natural.
Yes. You know why? I'm just gonna say it. When they did the flashbacks on Molly that first season.
Yeah, they came a long way.
Yes.
Their budget was kind of tight in the beginning.
They budgets was Tyler Perry-ish.
No.
Yes,
they like, don't do them
I would
like
agree
that.
with you.
Gotta do them like that.
I would agree with
you. Their wig budget was Tyler Perry-ish.
So so I want to know what brought Molly to making the decision to cut her hair. You know, I want to know a little bit more.
But you need an explanation for that.
I do.
Yes. Did you remember?
Hopefully it was like a purge for dreads. Hopefully it was like a dreads purge, you know.
But Molly said when she was going on the date with a guy, embrace change, embrace change, embrace change.
Mm-hmm.
Part of the hairdo.
Okay, I get it, but they alluded to the haircut in the conclusion of the first episode when she was looking in the mirror trying to picture herself without hair. What led you to that? I would like to know what led you to that, my dear.
Yeah, because I was excited. I was kind of excited. I mean, yeah, but I feel Lovey. I think so. That's why I was saying with the dreads purge. But I feel Lovey like it's such a drastic change for her. Even though if you know the person behind the character, she's been cut her hair. So I was kind of wondering, actually, like, ooh, are they gonna do that? And then when I saw her on a recent, what was at the Breakfast Club, she didn't have her natural. She had a wiglet on. So for them to actually put it in the season, I'm kind of with Lovey. Like, y'all should give us that and let us know why is she cutting it.
Doesn't this resonate with you?
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
It definitely does.
It needs an explanation.
Well, number one, mine, excuse me, is a little bit more drastic than hers because I went completely bald. And typically, when people see a person that goes from having hair or wearing some type of hat or scarf or something, and then they see you bald the next minute, oh, you got cancer? Yeah. Nah, because no lie, I went to a store where the owner knows me and she was like, are you okay?
Oh my Lord.
I was like, yeah. She was like, what led you to do it? I was like, girl, my hair was falling out. I'm good. And so she was like, oh, okay. As you know, I have some clients who have, they go through it. I'm like, it's okay. I was like, but for me, my decision was I just wanted to be free. I got tired of having things on my head. I got tired of covering up my my imperfections.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, let my freak flag fly, because I'm just over it. So that's the decision I made.
But it wasn't imperfection. It was just hair.
Yes, and we as Black women, we hold a lot of weight to our hair. Whether it be what another person's opinion. Sometimes it's a look, because this bald head don't always go with every look in my closet. Got to finagle some stuff, but it is a bold statement, and it is a bold move, and you really have to be secure in who you are to be able to pull it off. And
remember, I cut my hair when I moved to Little Rock, and I had to kind of tell some people, because they were like, oh my God, is everything okay? I said, yeah, it's like a purging. Like if I had dreads, my hair was all the way down to my chest, and I cut my hair to where I could go to the barbershop with my dude. I had a whole fade. Like literally, and I just had my hair curly like in a little mohawk down my back. It was just something new to do.
But we're talking in the terms of an early 30-year-old, where opinions matter, and looks and perception, especially with her being in the profession that she's in.
And she was in that boardroom with that hair. Did y'all see that?
But that can be considered as powerful too, though. I mean, I know quite a few very professional women that have the low fade or, short cuts. So to me, maybe it's also them taking her more seriously, because now you're not looking like every Instagram model on TV now. You know what I mean? Now you can be taken more seriously in your career because you're not rocking all of this fake hair and wigs and stuff.
Good point.
But we could be completely overthinking this, because it could just be, I got tired of putting on all the wigs and stuff. You know what I mean? Period. So we could be diving way too deep, hence why we didn't explain it,
But then I think that's what she wanted us to do, because she didn't leave us any breadcrumbs to try to figure it out.
But I also think that the short hair and being bald is a trend, because I know you're not the only bald person I know, Lovey. And matter of fact, my mom did it, same reasons, and people said the same thing. Oh, she got cancer, or why would she cut her hair off like that? But you and my mom, y'all wearing it well.
Thank you. I try. Wakanda forever.
I think Molly, she basically, as you said, she purged herself. She's cleansing at this point. She wants to see where the journey she's on. Just like when she had her whole in the morning, she was doing her meditation and things like that. Like basically, she's trying to discover who she is.
Right? That's what I think the point was. Even when they reflected back on all of her dating, when she got ready to put her profile back up, and even in the profile, she had the wig. She looked, that was terrible. But she, you know what I mean, the profile picture, and seeing all of this thing, how long ago that was, and then hearing what every man said about her, I get, you know what I mean, I think that was the whole point of her things, that they haven't dated in a year. Both of them hadn't had.
I was proud for that.
Damn near.
I would agree.
So there's your wish, Ja. Because
I remember saying they need to be still.
Yeah, so they've been still.
And apparently, maybe Issa might have been being still and not seeing the security guard.
No, she ain't being that still, crying on little cutie bae. She ain't being that
still. It's because she's been still, though. She cried on him because she ain't been doing nothing. It's like, oh, no, I'm not ready.
She cried, but he shouldn't even been there to cry out. She should have let him take that Uber. She was not. I'm not ready. He was like,
well, now she knew.
Right, she had to figure it out.
Notes about that.
She cried on the whole. Oh my God, I was so embarrassed.
She was laughing. I'm gonna need her to get her. Issa, I love Issa. I love everything you do. I love Low CC and all that. But that crying. So last time when she met with Lawrence, she had did well with that, right? But on that, I thought she was laughing like, ooh, at first. You don't have to do a better cry. Next.
Do that. Come on, Jaja Binks.
Gave her a whole I gave her a compliment, her acting, when she was talking to Lawrence just last week. And this week, the cry was like, what the hell is that? Like, if I was him, I would have pushed her back. Are you laughing or crying? What the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, was anybody laughing when she was like, maybe you stay? And Cutie Bay said, oh. Okay.
Cutie Bay,
I
aka
revisit
Nate.
that.
Oh yeah,
Anyway,
Nate. Sorry.
Her and Nate don't need to revisit. I think
all.
they were good as friends and they should stay in that zone. Yeah.
But what did I say last week? I said no, they not gonna do it. And I was like, dang, she about to do it to him. And then she ended up what? Not doing it to him.
Okay, but I was a little disappointed that he left. Why didn't you stay?
Yeah.
He did stay till she fell asleep.
No.
And what the fuck else I'm supposed to do?
Abandonment.
Stay for breakfast?
Yes, let's talk about it.
They're friends.
That's Issa. That's not Michaela. Bye. He could go.
No,
it was enough.
Disappointed that he left because he's her friend, and that's the same thing he did before. He just kind of, he went MIA before, right?
That's why I said I don't think that she need to fool with him. He's unstable because you're supposed to be bipolar. Then you're supposed to have, I'm just like, don't fool with him. He too much work. He got a lot to do. If he has what was the word they was using that he had about the number of women?
Bevy?
They were like, how much? A bevy. If he's supposed to have a bevy of women, let him have that.
Not a bevy.
I said that the last time. I don't want her to date him.
Well, yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think that's gonna happen anyway because
that's alluding that she's not over Lawrence, and we gonna see more.
Yeah, because notice when Molly was spending the night with her, and then Issa said, "Well, if you're gonna be spending the night over here, I'm gonna have a pillow for you." And then when she started crying, I was like, "Oh, she is too scared to be by herself." And this is probably the first, really the first time where she's been alone, where she has not had a bed buddy. And she's never really looked into it or tapped into it, like really recognized, yeah, girl, you by yourself.
Yeah. But I want to say about Molly too, though, since we're talking about like being alone and everything, like Molly, I think that when she was doing her profile, she was starting to realize that she doesn't know what she wants in a partner. And I thought that was an eye opener. I felt that she's trying to grow up maybe a little bit, especially when it came to the part where it says, what do I look for in a partner? Or when she saw her old profile part and she was like, oh, I was bugging. And she like erased and deleted all of that. I felt that was growth.
Let me tell you guys something. First of all, if there's not a bed, I will sleep with one of you guys, but we ain't finna be sleeping with our faces. We don't face each other. We're not finna do that. Okay. Just FYI.
Not even with Janae?
No.
Janae, no. Now, America. I was about to say America, unless y'all don't remember, Joe and Ja are twins. So they like, hell no, we not doing that.
Not face. I even told my husband, turn that way. Because I don't want to hear your snoring. Don't breathe on me. None of that. You gotta do the spoon.
Belinda, do you and Brown sleep face to face?
Because we talk like little kids in the bed, like giggling and stuff for a little while. And then eventually he'd be like, all right, turn over, let me hold you. And then you're snoring right here in my ear. But most of the time, yeah, we be sitting there like debriefing or whatever, for a minute.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, I can't sleep face to face with anybody either. So I was just teasing you, Ja. I can't do that shit either because I can't have nobody breath. And I snore. So I don't want you to. I need to turn around and hide my snoring as much as I can.
Okay, good deal. All right.
Yeah, probably only my kids. Yeah, probably just because I was like, who do you sleep? I'm like, probably my kids. A friend of mine did it, but when I was going through something, she was like right there when I woke up. But
No, okay. Did anybody pick up any one-liners?
How about my roommate is my mama and her boyfriend is my dad?
Yes.
No, she was like, what'd she say? Girl, I had to get out my roommate, her man be fucking too loud.
Fucking too loud.
And my roommate is my mama and her man is my dad.
But that blue suit, when she was in the boardroom, I was like, okay, Issa, that's cute. All right. And the shoes, not so much. You didn't like the suit?
I didn't pay the shoes any attention.
I did,
Because the
but
suit she had on is-
she had that suit on, and then she had a shirt that had a little opening. I didn't feel like those two blues blended well. And then Molly complimented her. Oh, yeah, I have my the meeting went well, and I have my power blue suit on, but it just wasn't a power.
I think I didn't like the shirt under it. Now that I'm thinking
that's what
I'm like, I didn't like the shirt.
Y'all
now
is
Molly, I liked her suit when she was in the boardroom.
Yeah, that blue suit was banging.
Mhm.
That color
Yeah.
was on the
She was
chocolate.
on.
Mhm.
Yeah, she was on.
But Molly always dressed nice, even when they were poor. Look, even when they were poor with bad wigs, she still dressed
She
nice.
did.
She had nice clothes, bad wigs. But
I
yeah.
will let you tell her last week her suit was terrible.
Now last week everybody was fucked up, and then they fucked up with the AKA thing. Last week everybody looked like they was kung fu fighting. I don't know what they had a new
Kung fu fighting.
episode. I mean, I was like, why is everybody looking like this? So yeah, they were.
Okay, I have a question real fast. So I was watching, I keep calling her Molly, but I was watching Yvonne or G on The Breakfast Club, right? And she dusted over a little bit of the AKA, debacle. And I had forgotten this, but she said, I don't know, you guys have an issue. She said, but it was established in first season that both Tiffany and Molly were AKAs. And I remember that after, and I was like, damn, because it's just something about me with dark skin AKAs. Don't hate me, but I'm just saying. But I remember that. Huh?
You're gonna get hated on.
Oh, I know I'm gonna get hated on. But no, I'm saying it's
especially
not
by me, because you made that comment in front of me.
No. It's not an issue. So let me clarify that. It's not an issue. It's still something that I have to get used to, because that's not what I'm used. No,
and
I'm
that's
serious.
why. So let me go into why
so I love that. What, girl? Hold on.
No,
Let me finish. Why you come on, militant midget?
No, that's exactly why.
Little person.
No, that's exactly why I said last week I don't play those games with those, and I'm not fond of Greek life because because of that. You got the AKA is supposed to be the light skinned people. You got the Deltas and supposed to be the dark skinned people. It was that whole Spike Lee. What was the movie we watched?
School Days.
School Days.
Jigaboos
That
and
stuff
wannabes.
is real, and I'm not for or advocate things that separate us as a people. And I know that Greek life is just not in the Black community, but when it comes to the Black community, we all need to come together as one and be one whole fraternity. And my speech is over.
But I think what she's saying is that because Molly is a dark-skinned woman, she would remember that because it's more memorable, because AKA has the stigma of it being primarily light-skinned girls, right? Okay.
Yes. I hadn't even heard of Sigma Gamma Rho, period, before I got to school. All I knew was AKAs, Deltas, and Zetas. That's all I knew. I didn't know.
Yeah,
so
you
when
really
I was
had to be on a campus in order to know about SG Rho, because
before
you didn't hear about
cool. It was a mixed group at my school, but they were really cool. It was, you know what I mean? They didn't have that. They had no stereotypical person. You know what I mean? There's no stereotypical SG Rho look.
Correct.
So yeah, it was the same thing about
go online, as a graduate or whatever, because
of
the network. So the network is good. I mean, I've seen like people that graduated with him and soror call up somebody and speak to somebody in financial aid, and then that person was, one of their
frat brothers.
Yeah, a frat sister, right? And then that person got free housing. So, the network.
There's a lot of connect. And I will say again, coming out here and living in the South, I've seen that network more out here than I did at home. It's a different community out here. So I feel what you mean, Ja. I've seen it since I've been out here.
Would y'all believe that I wanted to be AK?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, hold on, wait a minute. Yes. Why is everybody in unison? What is it? What
just
is
yes. Just yes.
Because the stigma that goes along with it fits you, Lovey. You that bougie. You very bougie.
Okay, send all letters and direct messages to her. Did anybody else pick up on anything?
Well, Molly just don't want to go with Herbert.
Oh, the mama was killing me.
You know Herbert from Church Herbert.
No, Issa talking about, oh, his daddy cute. Now show me him. No, I said for real. The daddy cute. Now show me him.
I'm gonna say I went to the beach and she was like, and the church we went to the beach and what did she say about her? She was saying about something about Herbert and his thighs.
Hold on. What about the trap?
Thank you.
Oh my
That
God.
fool said I rework trap songs for the Lord. I passed out. I rework trap songs for the Lord. I said,
Oh, Herbert.
Herbert had me dying.
Herbert.
Be
Her
like,
mama,
I'm out.
her mama wanted her to be with him so bad. Herbert plays the organ and you listen to music, so
Right.
Could have hung up on her. See, this is a good way to get hung up on. Yeah. No,
in person. Click.
Right.
In person.
Most that I resonated with this one because I'm that militant was I don't know. Oh, Christian, what's his name? Crenshaw.
Crenshaw.
Rashawn, how you not put those niggas at
He was
12?
not having it, Issa.
Woo.
They use I statements too.
Mhm. I thought it was cool.
They use what?
The I statement.
I statement.
Oh, I statements. Yes.
So
And they
wait,
both were saying them two at the same time.
Yeah.
wait a minute, wait a minute, what was the worker when he went over to his shop?
Why
He
it
was
gotta be so
like,
fine?
And it worked.
He's like, I ain't no snitch, but sorry, he gets over there eating on the job.
All the
He was like, he be snacking. He was like, you can snack too.
Just eat the
This
sandwich.
is not
Just
jail
eat the
anymore, sir.
sandwich.
You a free man.
Right.
like this.
No, it was eat the
Right.
sandwich, nigga.
Right, Joe. He said, just eat the sandwich. Just eat the
No,
sandwich.
eat the sandwich, nigga.
Why the lady, the girl was saying, why ex-cons gotta be so fine?
Because he can lock me up.
Right. Put me, where's his jail?
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
Krishan made up for all the niggas they didn't say last.
Right.
He did. Hey,
His first line had about 5 of them in there.
Well, Derek says it a lot too, though.
he does. I thought about
Yeah.
you, Joe, when you
Because
said
I'll be
that.
cracking up with Derek be saying it because he's not the typical. It's like he's one type of people that
He looks like a Kappa.
Mhm.
But no, I'm not even going on the whole Greek thing. He just look like he wouldn't be saying the N word all the time. You know what I'm saying?
No.
That's like me. Y'all saying it. They be like, "Ooh, she mad," because it's rare I say it, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
But Derek be like, "Yeah, da-da-da-da. What? What made you say that today? Oh wow!" But did y'all see how Krishan, aka what's his name on
Kofi.
Kofi.
Oh, Ralph Angel.
Angel.
Ralph Angel, the real person came out speaking because he be trying to have these dialects and his dialects are not the greatest. But
No,
Thank
that one was him.
that
It
was
definitely was.
because he was like, yeah, oh, I got big ideas, the lowriders. I'm like, you got a whole. Can we even talk about that whole fashion show, which was an art piece or whatever the heck was going on? Because
That should look like a Kanye. That should look like a Kanye fashion show.
It
That should
did.
look like Yeezy. I said, nigga, is he new Yeezy?
But what
That's
were they
what I
saying,
thought.
Iva? Because why was I trying to be Iva and put my captions on my TVs? Because I had to rewind a couple of times. I
Oh,
didn't know
what they were
saying.
saying?
Oh, I wrote it down. It took me joy,
Let's hear it.
shackles, fuck, and perspective. That's what it was. I was like, what?
That's what they were
One more
saying.
time, Jode. One more time.
Look, it's joy, shackles, fuck, and perspective.
Yes.
I had to go back
And it was something about the invisible niggas.
The invincible nigga. Yep.
No, it was invisible because I did have my caption on. It was not invincible. It was invisible. And I watched it a few moments before we came on again, just to make sure I was clear. It was invisible nigga.
God.
Hold on, we
But that
got
was
drummers.
deep. That was so deep we didn't get it.
Right. That's what man was like, because I'd have been like, ooh, what?
No, the white man was
And I
all
thought he
for
say
it.
clear. Did he say some clear niggas too? Was to be clear?
Yeah, I
Yes.
did hear that. I did hear that.
Yep.
I was like, what's going on? You got supposedly drummers, but they drumming on
The
paint
bucket.
buckets. They was on paint buckets. It wasn't like the regular type of, because I was like, that echo don't sound right to me.
And they
You
had
ever saw the
lights
paint
on them.
bucket drummers before?
Was they glow in the
I
dark?
have.
What the hell was that?
It wasn't
Yeah.
the glow in the dark. But I'm gonna say now, last night I was with my sister-in-law. She watches Project Runway, and they did like some Halloween, I guess, project, and it looked like the stuff that he had on. They call it fashion, okay?
Some of their stuff on Project Runway were nice, like a couple of pieces, but I would agree the rest of them were, yeah. I was like, what is, I was trying to find a good in each piece that came out. No.
What got me was, I'm like, I'm not wearing a whole bandana outfit. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a bandana on my head, okay?
Right.
That mess up your hair. But
right. And take out from the follicles.
Somebody has that on their line.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that have that.
Yes, they do.
It's called that urban wear, but
that's LA. That's LA wear. That's SoCal wear.
Yeah, that is not Northern California.
Snoop has it.
Yeah, and but Snoop then it makes you, but it also puts you in that mindset like we banging.
It just put me in, when I think of bandanas, I just think of a table, picnic. Like, I'm not wearing a picnic table. I don't think colors.
I'm not from LA. That's
why. I'm not. And even if I was in LA, it still wouldn't. I remember when Snoop did that. That's called urban wear. That's what it is. It all ends up looking the same.
Well, Cody clearly agrees with it.
Wait. So Jonay, Jonay is not the type of person that would rock Sean John or Fubu or anything, because it's urban wear. Jonay is a preppy person.
Jonay, ever since I met Jonay, she was like the only Black person I knew besides me and my best friend, that wore Gap. But you were like the Gap, you were like the person in the window to me.
So nowadays it's H&M for her, okay?
No, I don't wear that no more.
Okay.
Oh Lord. Well, shout out to her sweater, her throwback sweater from episodes past of Insecure.
All a dream.
Yeah.
Right, speaking of shirts, did anybody, well, you said who's that from?
Lifestyle.
Oh, did anybody urban wear?
But did anybody had that on? Didn't?
Yes.
She did. She was going to the club. Didn't she go to the club and she was wearing a jean skirt? I want to say.
She'd be killing me with that skirt. I'm not going to even go there. Did anybody see Molly's shirt? That's when she was at the gathering that says somebody's auntie.
Yeah.
Yes.
I want it.
I do too.
Me too. Me too.
I have a shirt that says something about aunts on it.
Really?
Look it up. Probably like $90, but
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Joe is good for that, getting them shirts, boy. But yeah, I was like, I want that shirt that says somebody's auntie. I'm like, I'm about to do that. I'm about to find it.
I just want to know, what was NBW stand for? Did anybody find out?
No.
Because
there's a water company. All I know was some kind of water. Whatever, I don't know what the MB part was, but the W was water, because it was a water company. I was completely confused. I was like, so we're presenting this urban wear, whatever, to get him to sponsor the fashion show for
water. Right.
The water company was sponsoring the fashion show for Prince Sean.
Right, because remember when Molly walked in with the designing, and she was like, "Girl, you trying to get me cute?" And she took her water.
Yeah, I got that part. But I just was like, "What? How will we even have? How do we get here?" But I guess that's one of the many services of Flow CC.
Oh no, but no.
Well, I think she's doing different, like just like how you have an advertisement company and they help you.
Yeah,
funding, right? But I so the episode was, I'm gonna agree, it was a little dry. We've been looking for some juicy stuff to happen, but I did like all the little tokens that they gave us. Like don't sell out, okay? Don't let these pink people water down your content or who we are. And I like how Kofi. Let me not call him Kofi. Krishan. I like how he let Issa know like 5 minutes of like, you can't stop it now. You know what I mean? I like his stance and how he did that. And it turned out well. It was successful. The white man ate it all up. Yeah, no choice though. But he ate it all up.
You can't be eating all up like this. It's like, what? I mean, I did like that part that it was a lot going on in that fashion show. Well, art pieces. Let's just say art pieces. That's what they should have called it, the art show. Because you got lowriders just riding in and this, and then you got that whole bandana face thing. I was just like, but hey, the each is on. But I did like the growth part because it showed this is how we communicate. If you want something done, you got to get it done your way. And the same time, it showed how Issa went from the block party and now she's networking. Even when she had that lunch meeting with the fruit and the whole steak, right? I was like, what's the protein meal?
She's like, oh, breakfast steak.
Yeah.
Another breakfast steak.
But you know what was rude though?
But that she invited him without letting her know?
That was rude.
Does she what?
They had when the guy and the girl from her Stanford, and they were having a whole conversation. It's like this. I'd be like, excuse me, I'm right here, I'm present.
When they said take notes, she's like, oh, notes are my favorite.
Yeah.
Notes are my favorite. Right.
Like, don't.
But it was rude. It was also rude that she was trying to set the meeting so she can get her way with her without him. And then I guess she knew and she invited him,
right.
Snitching like the other dude.
He pre-ordered his food too, because his food came to the table before him.
Or she did.
Right, right. I would think she did.
Yeah,
everybody had a breakfast steak.
I
got what Issa did, I probably would do the same thing too, right? And then we would all meet together. But you gonna whisper in front of me like that? I would have been like, excuse me, I'm present. I would have said it like, I'm present, time out. Did my little laugh. Now what are we talking about?
Wait, what would you have done? What'd you say?
I'm present. Like,
but that's just the fashion though. Like that's that awkward black girl part because she doesn't know
black girl.
So that part made sense to me. Like I was like, yeah, Issa ain't gonna say nothing. She gonna be like, okay, and Kiki with it, especially since she wasn't secure in whatever it is that he was offering, money, sponsorship, whatever his purpose.
Can I say something about awkward black girl part since you said that, BB? Do you remember? Okay, in the part where Crenshaw was doing what he said, I took the notes, but I decided to put the shit back in, and the fashion show was happening. She thought the dude was like, "Oh, look, it's so painful for him. He can't even watch." When she looked at Molly and was like, "I'm gonna have to go back to drive and live. Why did I take my stickers off?"
Yes. Oh my
gosh. Stick off my card. Yeah.
Yes.
Why I take my stickers off? I'm gonna have to go back.
Well, the block is hot. The block is hot.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
She had a black toothbrush though. Did y'all see that?
Yeah,
yes, I did.
It's what is it? The one that I have, Sonicare. They're black.
Oh, so they have a color of black.
Black toothbrush. The charcoal.
Yeah,
you got a black toothbrush?
Yeah, charcoal. Yeah, you can buy them in the store.
Yours is electric?
No, this is regular Oral-B.
Okay, yeah, she had the electric.
Not Oral-B.
Yeah,
it is Oral-B. The chocolate, the charcoal ones are teeth whitening.
Watch out for the teeth whitening. That's not good for your teeth. Just for people to know, it breaks down your teeth.
It breaks down the enamel.
Enamel.
Yeah, enamel. Yeah, that.
Enamel.
That's teeth whitening on. I had to I got an urban, I don't know, some organic toothpaste. My son referred me to the
Tom's.
No, not Tom's. I don't know. It's something. Because it's got a good minty thing. So I told him, don't give me Tom's. I need nice minty.
You a good mama, John.
Oh gosh.
So why didn't nobody mention that the reporter is back?
Oh my gosh.
Wait a minute.
Do you have time? No. Okay, then I'll just have to talk about doing an expose on what you're hiding here. Like, is you threatening us, bitch? Damn.
Oh my gosh, that damn reporter.
She was interviewing everybody. What got me was when the assistant walked up and did the wand on Molly. And she was like, I just got to make sure. She was like, I did not have a gun. She was like,
but you did.
Yeah,
she said, but you did.
In the words of Cheyenne, everybody gonna get it. Okay.
You know what though? Speaking of Jonay with her references of urban, I can't stand that name. What is the name? Koya?
Oh, the assistant?
Yeah.
I can't even remember her name.
Her name is Koya. And
It's Koya.
like a Q and U.
It's Quoia. But it's funny though, because I
Mhm.
have a cousin named Koya. She doesn't spell like that though, but I'm thinking, but isn't her name Sequoia?
I don't know. That would be worse, but yeah.
Oh,
Right. I don't know if that helps the situation much.
Be nice. Be nice. There is someone out there with a name as such.
A
Okay.
there
name.
are lots
I
of
know,
people
it's
out there
best.
with
Bless your
the name
heart.
Sequoia.
And I'm gonna stick with it. I said what I said.
That's the same thing like Shaquan.
Right. It is what it is. They know. Yes,
They do.
But they know.
Right.
No,
That's
they
why
do
have a
know
nickname.
because there's that girl. What is Shanae? Not Shanae, but there was that girl on one of the Basketball Wives, and she changes her name. Her name is
Malaysia.
but her name ain't
Her
Malaysia.
name was
But
like,
that's not her name. She didn't change it. She just uses her middle name.
Yeah, she used her middle name, but that first name is something like Shanae or something.
yeah,
No,
it's like Shanae
it's
Malaysia.
it's look
Jenkins.
something, but it is hella ghetto.
It might as well be
Yeah.
Shanae.
Like La something.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they tried to
And it
clown
makes
her
it so
one
bad.
time.
It sounds like Malaysia, whatever it is. It's like, I don't know, Sequasia, Malaysia, Jenkins.
Oh no.
I cannot.
No.
Okay, well, I really hope that they bring something good to the table next week and not these
Next
fillers.
week is about Lawrence, ain't it? Next week is about Lawrence.
Yes, it is about Lawrence, but I need some spice. Come on now. I mean,
Well,
are we gonna take it character by character?
Yeah. They showing y'all area, Ja and Joe. They showing the city.
That they just showing all the areas there, but this part of the city.
Touristy areas.
Exactly. Well, I did see some
That's
of the
not
some of
risky.
the homes. No, she said touristy. But they showed some of the homes, and it looked like they were showing like the full house home. I said, "Oh, they right there in that
They
part."
always show that one. That's typical.
Exactly.
I mean, downtown is low income though. Parts of it is low income.
Yeah, because you got the TL and
Yeah, they got
They
low
are
income.
not going to show the TL.
the tenderloin.
They'll
Oh,
show
yeah,
parts of
gotta show
TL
that.
that you won't
Tender
know.
about the place.
I was gonna say they are not about to show the TL.
They'll show parts of it.
Really? It's
But one block.
HP is extinct, right? HP is no more.
No,
it's still here.
Last Wednesday.
It's still there. Oh. Did you say last Wednesday?
Oh, Lord.
Ain't about the white people came back. That's all it is.
Okay.
They just came back to their neighborhood.
Yes.
I mean, well,
It
they
wasn't
never
all
really-
Italian neighborhood originally.
Yeah.
And then they
Okay.
put those, they make these, they call themselves helping the community, putting project housing there. And then it just, went all far left.
So
Right.
to give you an explanation, HP is Hunter's Point.
Oh, HP is Hunter's Point, America. Sorry about that.
Mhm.
And TL is the tenderloin.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah.
All right. Any
Go
parting words? Anything else we picked up on?
Y'all
the
didn't
episode?
mention Molly's little blind date where she was like, hey. Then she realized she was like, oh, well.
Hello. Right. She was hella eager, huh?
Right. Like hella thirsty. Like when he was like talking to the hostess.
Look. Oh. I did like her outfit.
I did too.
I did like the little chunky chain. See, when you cut your hair and you start getting them little buff, you got to learn how to wear the clothes right.
Yeah.
That is
Bigger
true.
accessories.
Yeah,
That is correct.
It's all accessories after that.
This is
Yes.
true.
Because
Your face gotta be made up.
Yeah. Oh, yes. And when I cut my hair, my earrings got bigger. As my hair got smaller, my earrings got bigger.
I still wore big earrings with my hair. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I did too, but it was even more apparent now.
Mhm,
But I
mhm.
always have earrings on. But I would, look at my earrings now. Sigma Gamma earrings. Anyway, so I would wear, make sure bigger. But yeah, I'm with you, Joe. She looked cute. She looks cute.
Okay,
Wait a
so
minute. Wait. Did
Go
you
ahead.
guys see that? Tiffany, did you guys see Tiffany on the video talking about her character?
Amanda Seals talking about her
Amanda
character.
Seals. Did you see her
Mhm.
talking?
I
Her hair was all
saw.
not combed. She didn't give a damn. Now I know why they kicked her out the award show, whatever was going on.
She's not even doing any press.
Mm-mm.
She's not
Well,
on the press run. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
it was discovered that the Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, the powers that be, did not give HBO or Insecure the clearance to be able to use their insignia. So there's that. They have to face that backlash. But what confused me about Amanda's response, and even Issa's, unless you're Greek, you really need to fall back. I understand that you are playing you're an actress playing a character who is Greek, but you knew in the back of your head, because you always trying to stand up for the Black person, right? You always trying to look out for the Black person and their rights. You knew in the back of your mind that you were wrong for using their image, for showing the letters. I would have, like I said before to someone I was talking to, I would have probably skated over it if I didn't see the top of the K, but I saw that. And so they, kind of going to the Breakfast Club, they were talking to listeners, and they were asking on their opinion. And so people, 2 AKAs and I think he was a Kappa, but they called in and they gave their opinion, and they were like, one person said she didn't mind. Another person said she did mind because of what she had to go through to get her letters.
To get it.
But I've also said that, but it now made them trend. And guess what? All the unhappy naysayers about this little trivial thing, to me, it just made people watch Insecure.
Of course. And it got Amanda to shut up. Thank God, because the only thing she really pressing right now is Smart, Funny, and Black, her show. But people of Hollywood, if the person is not Greek, just make up one, or just allude to it like you had been doing all 4 seasons. It's just go with the colors, and it would be implied.
But this is what got me. I cracked up because I forgot I was saying my point about Yvonne saying that, Molly and Tiffany were both AKAs or presented as that in season 1. So what made Tiffany wear her colors and Molly wore Stanford like everybody else?
I think that they were still trying to push here we go. We're already in trouble. But push Tiffany's shallowness a little bit more. That she would be more focused on that than the school itself.
All weekend. So now her color, which is good. That's good, BB. So now when she had her colors on in the first scene, and she's clearly standing out, she was fine. Molly could have had on a pin or whatever, or not, like she didn't. But her colors were fine. And then going further, then with the letters, I still think they could have done like I'm going to call it a different world syndrome. They could have, gone through a different world type of stuff and done that, or gone through school days type of stuff and wore that. But the color, she was fine with the colors because everybody knew what she was supposed to be. I mean, I don't know. Like I said,
so when my son, both my sons were part of a college program, Young Scholars Program, and the founder was an AKA, and so
Alpha.
Alpha.
Isn't that Alpha?
I was gonna say, yeah, that's the man's.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Fraternity is the Alphas.
I know, but I'm not finished. The girls
ain't finished.
Were wearing pink and green, but it said Young Scholars on it, and the boys were wearing black and gold on their stuff. But of course, they never put that signatures on their stuff. But we all knew it. The basis of it was. So there's a way you can do those things in favor of something. And I'm curious now to know, why did they choose AKA? And
because Tiffany is a snub.
I think that it's a common stereotype. Like deltas are, if you think of it, like, okay, so what are they supposed to be? Sigma Gamma Rho, AKAs are a notable sorority for their personalities and what they're supposed to be, stereotypically. Or whatever. That's what she was.
Well, I mean, it got people talking. And it could very well pique the interest of those wanting to be a soror. Okay. I don't know. I just think that they took it too far, in my opinion. Parting words, ladies? Oh, okay. And a hush fell over the crowd. I
rework trap songs for the Lord.
And on they was over there. Look, they was going like this too. I was like, who's still raising the roof? Who is still raising the roof?
Lord. And on that note,
we got colors. Is there a dance?
We are done, people.
Sorry. Yeah, because the block is hot. The block is hot.
The block is hot.
Lord. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in this week. Be sure to come back. Check us out next week as we recap episode 3. Leave your comments, concerns. What is your take on the AKA situation? What do you think about Molly and Issa's growth? And where they're headed next? What's your predictions? Let us know. Talk to us. We'll talk back. All right, everybody. Continue to keep checking us out right here on YouTube. All other social media platforms under Live, Laugh, and Lovey. We'll talk to you later. Bye, ladies.
Bye.